What's up? What's up? What's up? Hello, beautiful people. Let me get myself together over here so I can remember what we're supposed to be doing over here. Welcome
All
back
right.
to another, another Let's Talk Love Thursday. And we here, we talk love, we try our best to live love, and we just do what we
Mm-hmm.
can to learn how to love each other better every single day. I am your host, your girl, your favorite love prescriber, Miss Love Doctor. And where there is love, there's always inner beauty. So make sure y'all say what's up to my beautiful co-host.
Hey y'all. Hey y'all. Hey y'all. Happy Thursday. Welcome to the Love Lounge in the Le Beauty Room. We are excited to have you. Of course, your girl Beauty on the Beat.
You said that was perfect, Lord. All right. So if nobody has told you that they loved you today, we would
Ooh,
definitely like to be the first. So
we
we want to
big
share a
too,
little
y'all.
love with yourself and tell somebody that you love them. I know we did this last week, but I think that I can challenge you again this week to
Okay.
literally stop what you're doing right now, text someone, turn to the person next to you, put a Facebook post, tag someone,
Mm-hmm.
tag us in the comments,
Yes, please.
um, voice message, whatever. Let somebody know that you love them today.
We love y'all. I
Just
love her.
random, just
I love
random.
her today. I love her today, yesterday, the next day. I love my family. I love y'all.
Yeah,
You
definitely
know.
love y'all.
Mm-hmm.
And the appreciation is real. The fact that you tune in. I was listening to this other podcast, and she said you can get 300 views on accident. And I was like, oh, now what you talking to? We just did.
On accident. I'm trying to be on purpose.
I was like, on
Okay.
accident is cool, but it's all good. It's all good. I like that it offers
Going
me
through my
people to share it
change.
too. Is it? It's so funny. All right,
Mm.
so I definitely want to give a shout out to the people who share the show. Right,
Mm-hmm.
sharing the show allows us to
Grow.
have communication and talk about love with other people, and it just a level of appreciation that we want to to express.
Mm-hmm.
However, um predominantly, because this is our last week finalizing Let's Talk Love men's mental health month. I know we're in July, but we was running it through until we was done talking,
Yeah.
even though I got more stuff written and more stuff for us to talk about, but we're gonna end it out because that's what we said we were gonna do. So if you could take the time to subscribe, send me a friend request, follow, drop a heart,
Mm-hmm.
and make sure you share that so people could come and talk some love with us. We appreciate y'all so much. And I'm encouraging men to
Because
come
we
on in
still
and be a
talking
part of the
about y'all.
conversation because we're still talking about you guys. And I can just honestly say that I am not a man. I don't try to pretend to be a man. I'm not faking the funk. Like I know everything about a man. Like I know everything about a man because that's false information, and I will
Mm-hmm.
be fraudulent to fake like I do. So we definitely look forward to your comments, letting us know. Sometimes if we do need correction, just let us know that.
Mm-hmm.
We're
Talk
good
to
with
us.
that. So before
Okay.
we get started with everything, we will do a heart energy reset moment. So before we begin, I want to create a soft place and space for men that are listening and for the men that are um we would love to have sitting in here tonight. But if you sitting
Man.
there and you listening to us, then
Yeah. Feel
this
compelled.
is
Talk
predominantly
to
for you.
us. Mm-hmm.
And she just reminded me that I should be sharing the show.
And that's what I'm doing. So hopefully, we're trying to
Hey.
pull our, like I said,
Let's see.
we wanna grow just like everybody else. Okay. And we
And I know,
appreciate
you know what? Like, and I like the fact that you say that, like, you want to grow like everybody else. But honestly, in real time, like,
I just want to
I
be able to
care
grow.
more about having real conversations with real people.
Yes.
Honestly, that's what it's really about for
And we
me.
want to grow
And
in the
I
healthy
don't
way.
need to grow just to be big, but I want to grow to reach people who want to have these real conversations with us.
Yeah.
That's really what I want
True.
to do. So Okay. I
She
don't.
got a special
Sorry,
one.
y'all. I done shared it to the same people because you keep
I'm
coming up
upset
in
that
different
I done
ways.
shared it as a group. So if y'all got it as a group text, don't like listen. Y'all can exit out of it. Just go and we want to hear from y'all.
I got a couple men
We
that's
want to
popping
see what
up.
y'all wants to do, okay? Because we're here to talk about y'all. I was really proud of myself these past few weeks.
You was proud of yourself. I don't know. So we had to have this
Insert
debate, right?
what?
She was like, I did so good. I
I
was like,
did.
go back and rewatch the show.
Mhm.
That's all I'm gonna say. You did
I
as
had
best
moments.
as you
Yes,
could,
yes.
but
But I
no.
learned something though. Like it's a,
Okay.
like I feel like I learned something different where it makes me have a different lens or view on fellas. You get what I'm saying? Like,
Yeah.
again, that's the good thing because I do want to hear y'all talk. I do want to hear what y'all got to say. And I feel like sometimes y'all don't talk enough.
Yeah.
So for me to have that more perspective and not the negative side of a guy, I was happy to hear, the growth that's happening within y'all.
Yeah. I think I learned a lot too. We should do a recap. I think it's specifically things of how they don't feel like they're enough already.
Yeah.
And so when the world and then your environment and then your household and then you know
Yeah.
let's just say your partner or whoever, you got all these multiple layers of people making you feel like you're not enough when you already in your head. But
Mm-hmm.
I'm thinking, I can't speak for nobody else, that men are showing up like in their full authentic selves, like what's up, you know what I'm saying? I'm a
Oh.
man, and we already thinking that y'all just here for one thing. Like, you got your eyes on the prize, you
Mm-hmm.
ain't unsure of yourself at all,
Yeah.
you
Yeah.
know.
Yep. And just creating more, like sure human beings. I think that that's where whether it's men or women, like we do have our own baggage and we do have our things that make us see things different, but human connection does really take honesty, and it takes, still having autonomy. It still takes being considerate. It still takes being kind. It still takes, truly loving the people that you have in your circle, like that
Yeah.
you have in front of you that you're choosing to live life with. And I think that that's what I learned the most.
Mm,
Like y'all are, we
yeah.
are choosing to be together, right? When in this day and age we don't have to, right? So the whole, well, I don't need a man, I don't need this, I don't. And that's not what we're trying to say, that we don't need you guys. We're saying that, hey, you guys are an asset, you guys are here, and we do love you, and we have sons, we have brothers, we have fathers, so we're connected to men on a day-to-day basis.
We are connected, period, all of us. And there's no other way about it, because otherwise we probably wouldn't be here to
Well, we wouldn't be here. Yeah,
coexist with one another,
true.
you know.
Mm-hmm.
They said my baby, I was about to show it. They said my baby's is dancing for the Lord. All right. So before we do that, I did share it to some people. So that's cool. And thank y'all for tuning in up in here in TikTok.
The tickety talk
But
world.
if you're listening, I want you to take some slow breaths and honestly put your hand over your heart and um your stomach and just breathe, right? And as you breathe, feel your shoulders dropping, your face relaxing, and just sit in it. I don't have any words. I thought it was very important for us to allow your own inner thoughts to surface and affirm what you need to hear, what you need to affirm yourself. And so this space is for you. So we'll take 4 deep breaths.
Mm, mm, mm. I look like I was sleeping.
Okay. All right. So we're gonna
Welcome.
really quick do us a men's therapy card by Dr. Ebony. I always say that I'm
Yeah.
gonna tag these people, and I never tag these people.
Mm.
So we'll just pick one. There's different categories, but I don't feel like reading them. We'll do the gold cards or the pink cards. Now I got nice outfits on.
Okay, with the chisel
Yeah, so the card
jawline.
we got, he
Okay.
got, look at him. He got a nice little lineup. He got a nice,
Mm-hmm. Hey,
he
y'all
got a
look
nice
good when y'all get
little
y'all
line.
lineups and your hair done.
I watch men transform in I mean, when you see it in the beauty shops or
Yeah.
whatever, but when you sit in the barber shop and you looking at the man and when they come in,
Uh-huh. Versus how they come out, you be
how they
like,
go out, you be like,
okay.
okay, this
Guys
is
notice I
what's
will tell them
up.
about like they hair. Like, they're like, you notice I colored my hair. Yep, I noticed you colored it, you cut it, it look nice.
Yeah, for sure. So I'll go first.
Okay. Yeah.
Where do you feel safest expressing your emotions? Um, and then we'll read the tip at the bottom. Uh,
Okay.
in the shower,
Okay.
honestly. I do talk to people about how I'm
Mm-hmm.
feeling,
Mm-hmm.
but I feel like these day and days, people just want to tell you how you feel.
Okay.
And a
Okay.
lot of things that I've been feeling are so deep. But I do feel safe with my inner circle because, for the most part, regardless if y'all don't understand what I'm saying, we can run it back.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Because it's important to understand how a person is feeling, like their emotions. But I feel like in the shower for me is where there's this small little space
Mm-hmm.
where emotions flow.
Yeah.
And I think I've always been the person to basically say to myself, because I hated crying, it's
Okay.
like in the shower is the best place to cry because I can let it out and it can go down the drain and I can let all of that flow and I don't
Mm.
really have to worry about it. But I feel like
Okay.
that's when I'm the most connected,
Okay.
you know. Specifically if you washing your hair, it's like something very,
Mm. At the
very,
top.
you know, yes, yes.
Okay. Okay.
And I come up with my best ideas. I
Yeah.
need to put a a marker or a board in my shower because
Oh, it is.
I come up with the best ideas.
That's how I be coming over with my comedy specials in my mind. Okay. That I be like, and I'm
We
not
finna
really
like
talking
she finna
about
tell them jokes.
I
You ain't
can't.
finna be sitting on these jokes. What you
I'm
just
just
funny for no
saying.
reason for?
Yes, because I like that. I like being like quick with it and figuring out things quickly. I'm just like, I'm a humorous person and I like that. I feel like if I'm forced to do it, I will stop. I will pause. It won't be authentic. So I feel like it's just
So how do we do it so therefore you naturally just do it?
I just feel like if we're talking about anything, if we're saying anything, it's gonna come out. Like that's just how it comes out.
Okay. All right. So you no longer want to do the love lounge and do the open mic.
I don't want to do the love lounge open
She can't
mic
come. She's booted out. She's deleted from the group chat.
because yeah, like that's not my calling. That's not my calling. But I
It's,
like to just have fun and be fun, you know?
I love
And
that. It is your calling though. And you practice it.
I do. I do. But I need to learn how to tell a story fully and not talk in my mind and finish the sentence out. So once I gather that, I'll be
Okay.
good. I'll be
Okay.
like,
All right.
because I was here and then I was there and then I told you there. Where is the connection?
You like,
Okay.
how did you get there when you
Yeah.
was just right there? Okay. All
So
right.
that's why I said that's what I'm learning. Okay.
All right.
Okay. So what actions from others make you feel seen or heard? For me, I feel like how can I explain it? When you feel seen or heard, people will notice the things that you talked about, right? And the actions behind, like, say, my husband knows how I make my breakfast sandwich, and he now makes it for me, like in the way that I would want it, with the jelly, with the egg fried hard. You get what I'm saying? With the things with the bread toasted. That's how I feel like I've been heard and you've seen
You
like I
heard what I
haven't ate,
said. Yeah.
like I haven't ate, that you're downstairs making you something and you consider me in that. And that means to me you do see and you understand like okay, I need to make sure or I want to make sure that my wife has something to eat and I appreciate that. And a lot of times at home I really don't eat at home. I'm always on the go, moving and shaking, so I'll get something quick and fast, but that will save us some money too. If
Yeah.
I ain't spending all this money eating
Yeah.
out, okay? Because I don't like to cook.
Cook. I
Okay.
mean,
I
I
don't.
love to cook, but
I'd
I'm like,
rather
I'm
be
figuring
served.
out if I don't
Okay.
know how to cook no more. I'm like, what is happening?
Mhm.
Everything I'm making is quick, fast, and a hurry, baby.
Yeah. So I think that that's how I, you
Okay,
know.
they're giving me good suggestions, pal. Show sent again. So proud of myself. All right. Okay. Real. So what
Those
we're
are good
going
ones.
to do is because we do have some men in the audience. Thank y'all for being
Yeah,
here. What's up, Mr.
yeah.
Lily? What's
My
up,
son.
Charlie? Oh, that's your son?
Yeah.
Oh,
That's
he
my
said,
baby.
hey, mom. And
Little
Kevin,
younger
what's
though now.
up? Kevin, we got Kevin in the
Oh, my
building.
little brother. My little big brother. Okay.
That's what's up. So we're gonna talk about the mask,
Okay.
right? And of course, we're just gonna talk about it in our sense, but
Mm-hmm.
we are talking about the mask that men wear and
Yeah.
um getting into these masks because baby, listen, when men wear a mask emotionally,
Yeah.
their armor for so long,
Mm-hmm.
um, I don't even think they realize they're wearing it for one, and that
Yeah.
it's actually heavy.
Uh-huh.
You know, you could see somebody show up, especially somebody that you know personally,
Yeah.
right?
Mm-hmm.
You grew up with them
Yeah.
or whatever, and you're like, they ain't acting right.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Why you talking like that?
Yeah.
Why you know what I mean? So at any point, you just realize like, oh, they're carrying something that's a little bit heavy.
Yeah. Do you remember the movie The Mask?
I love the movie The Mask.
Right? So you remember how like he kept putting it on so he could be seen?
Mm-hmm.
And then it eventually took over himself. You get what I'm
Mm-hmm.
saying?
Mm-hmm.
So again, I was like, oh, that was a perfect segue of again of
I feel
wearing the
like
mask.
that's perfect. That's perfect. Now that you make me
We're
think about the
movies,
movie,
right?
okay, and so yeah, because
He
he
thought he
felt like
was
he was
cooler.
basic Betty.
Yeah. Uh-huh.
Okay,
And he
dang,
came with the shazazz, the
baby, he was
pizzazz.
like, "Cause I gotta."
Uh-huh.
Yeah, he was
Uh-huh.
the man, and he could be who he wanted to be behind that mask.
He did.
Wow, that was deep. All right. And when you list the things that rhyme with the mask, I'm good.
That's
It's
the
the
mask
mask.
for sure.
Um, I got it. I
Remember,
got it.
baby, I got
I
it.
got
I
it.
got
I
it. I
got
got
it.
it. Oh.
Can you just let me handle this?
Mm,
I got this.
mm,
Um, the nothing bothers me.
yeah.
I'm good. Can't nothing get under my skin. Now the main one is I'll figure it out.
Oh, when I tell you, I hate that. And even I may say it, but when a man say it, be like, I figure it out. And then it'd be like, really? Really? Like, why do you want to figure it out by yourself? Like, what am I here for? You get what I'm saying? And it goes on both ends. It doesn't matter man or woman. But if you're in a relationship with someone, don't allow them to do life by themselves. For what? For
Mm-hmm.
what? I'll figure it out. Okay, well, talk to me.
And you feel like you're in a single relationship.
Yeah.
That's a topic. Married
Married but single.
separately. Maybe
You
that's
could
what we
you
could
could
call
you
it.
could be married but single.
Married separately.
You could be married but single
Married
for
and
sure.
single. We gonna have to
Uh-huh.
come up with something. You got my wheels turning.
Mm-hmm.
I don't need help. That's something that I feel like is nationwide,
Mm-hmm.
and
On
I
your
can't break
side.
down because everyone depends on me. I
Yeah.
don't got it. I don't got the capacity to break. Like I
Mm-hmm.
got this person, I got my kids, I got this, I got that, I got my wife, I got this, I got that.
Mm-hmm.
You don't even
Mm-hmm.
allow yourself to break. So that
Yep.
is a mask. And here's the thing: these masks didn't come from nowhere. You know, they're taught, they're modeled, they're rewarded, they're expected.
Mm-hmm.
You
Which
know,
is
so
true,
at the end
yeah.
of the day, it's like you said, this is why you showing up differently. Why are you not showing up strong? That's not who I'm at.
Yeah.
You
No.
calling your girls, girl, he weak as fuck.
You remember we used to watch our show, and I think we watched it separately, but Married at First Sight, and one of the girls was like, yeah, I just don't think I could be with somebody that's sensitive, that's this. And I'm just like, girl, we're
Girl,
asking
which
for a
one
man.
though? Which one was sensitive? Because baby,
It was a
if
few.
if you thinking about the one I'm thinking about, he was crying every episode.
And even if he was, right?
I think it's the reason he was crying. Let me correct that.
Yeah.
He wasn't crying because he needed help. He wasn't crying because he was in a vulnerable state. He was crying because he was just
He
he
again,
was using that as manipulation is what he was doing. And he was insecure.
but again, that but
That was a
but
good one.
that's still a mask of him being insecure, right? And that was the mask of him feeling like he needed
But you
to.
come on the TV show,
Yeah.
you filled out the application,
Mhm.
you wanted to get married at first sight. You should have did your work before you got here. Why is you crying all over this girl? And she wasn't doing nothing but trying and trying and
I'm
soothing.
not talking about this.
But he was mean too off camera at that.
I'm not talking
I was
about
talking
them
about
because
that
I
black
think
couple. You know what I'm
yeah,
talking about?
but it was like
She told my man he needed to go to
first
the
few
gym
seasons.
and find his and see if they had a thrust machine.
Because he needed to get
She said that thrust wasn't together. But
dang, he needed. Oh, I didn't
the thrust
say.
machine.
Yeah,
But yeah,
but no, it was a earlier episode, and it was more like he was trying to be vulnerable with her. He was trying to say that, hey, look, I'm going to counseling. I'm working through some things.
okay.
And that was the time where she was just like, yeah, I don't think he gonna be for me because like,
What they
why
look
is
like?
he going? They were black, yes, they were, but I think it was like the third season in.
Oh, we're gonna have to
And
find it
she
now.
was really hard on him though, like really hard to the point where it was like, yeah, I don't see the attraction anymore. Like he was cute, but soon as he said that, I was turned off. Like you're turned off that you're with somebody that's trying to heal.
That he's actually going to therapy.
Yeah.
Oh, whoa. Okay.
She was like, yeah, no, I think that's too.
My
She's like, I already feel like I give a lot of masculine energy, and just knowing that, I feel like I'm gonna be the nigga in the group. Like, and she's like, I wouldn't want that from my spouse. But again, a lot of the times in those shows, you don't really know what you need to work on until you have somebody else next to you. Like a lot of the times when you're within yourself, you kind of know what you want to work on yourself, but you don't really know what to work on outside of just yourself when somebody else you're considering, because somebody else is on the other side of it. And that's when you have a relationship. That's when you have that push and pull of like, okay, well, it's not just me.
You say you don't know what to work on until you got somebody next to you?
Sometimes you do not know the triggers. Sometimes you do not know why you do the things that you do. If you're by yourself, you'll only fix the things that you know you need to fix. But somebody else can see in your house certain things that you don't see in your house.
Okay, I can see that.
That's all I'm saying.
I can see that. That other one though, no, Shorty should have did the work before he got there. Because he was just, and then they showed him like clips of him off camera where he was low key, high key mean to her. And she was bomb. Like she was bad, you know? But she was trying. She was like investigating. Yeah, we're gonna have to do us some show recaps because you know that's what we talk about because we would have went down a whole thing about it. But masks do protect you until they suffocate you.
Shut your mouth.
You keep it on, you know, even when we were in the pandemic, right?
Yeah.
They're talking about, oh, the mask, the mask, the mask, the mask. But then I was like already skeptical about the mask, even though I feel like we need to be wearing masks now more than we were wearing masks then. But I started to figure out like what is happening with you. I was like, well, what about the air we're recycling? We supposed to get rid of this air. It's inside the mask. I don't know.
So we're just inhaling all the air that we just had, and it's still coming in.
Yeah.
So it's like we're just concentrated on the bad air that's in your.
It ain't going nowhere.
Yeah,
You're supposed to be getting it out. That's the best detox for your body is to breathe out. That's the purpose of you.
Yeah.
You know, and I was like, but I didn't want to get into it because I was like, all right, okay, but let me talk to the ladies for a second. So, ladies, y'all come on in. Have you ever asked a man what's wrong? And he said nothing, but his spirits, his demeanor, his tone, his everything is saying something
Yeah, you
is
either on your
very
period
wrong.
or you
Not
tripping.
on your period.
Men be on their period for sure. And I think that they need to acknowledge that. Okay. Just because y'all don't bleed,
They
y'all
have
bleed in other ways. Y'all have frustrating times of the month, you know. Sometimes your thing don't add up. You feel me? It's
not adding up.
but like you know that there's things that make you upset.
Girl, it's you. It's you. It ain't me.
Like, yeah, So that's why I just be like, you know, and I appreciate someone that knows that they're having like, oh, look at all my fellas is on here. But you know, I like when guys are honest, you know, about it. Like, you know, and can say sorry, you know, like, you know what, today ain't my day. I didn't really, you know, that wasn't really for you. I was frustrated
You ain't
about
even gotta
something else.
really do all
So
that,
I appreciate that.
Yeah. Yeah.
Because I'm like, I have real legitimate reasons why I'm upset. Okay.
Oh yeah. So that's usually the mass talking. And I think from based off of the last two men that we had on air, just so
Mm-hmm.
that I don't speak for them, they basically was saying that this is something that, they're taught to do. It's like, I mean, everything is all right. I'm good. I'm all right. I'm all right. I'm all right. And to fellas, I know some of y'all nodding right now, like, yeah, yeah, that's me. And that's okay because awareness is the first step to being free of the mask. Y'all remember the movie and he was trying to
Take that thing off. It
get the
was
mask off and he couldn't get the mask off. So, what emotional safety looks like in real life?
yes. Come on, emotional safety.
In real
What
life,
it look like?
I would say we can define what emotional safety looks like to us
I don't
in
know.
real life. I would say for me, um, I feel like giving me a space to know that what I tell you, I can trust. That one, you are really taking into consideration what I'm saying,
Okay.
and you want to understand it from my perspective, not only your perspective.
Mm-hmm.
You want to not sympathize with me, but you want to empathize with me.
Mm-hmm.
You want to understand and you want to make corrective actions to what that looks like. Not saying that my emotions is good with you, but if I tell you a story and I'm crying in front of you and I'm doing all these things, um, and I noticed that that's not a good,
Mm.
yeah,
Okay. Okay.
like
Okay.
I had like 5 thoughts at the same time.
No, you know what? I totally understand what you're saying because I remember a time in our relationship, me and Marcus, when I would cry, it would make him upset. But it's not that you're consoling me upset, like I gotta deal with you upset. And it's like, well, why wouldn't you want to hold me? Why wouldn't you want to hold my hand? Why wouldn't you want to? Well, I felt like it was pressure for me to now perform something that I don't understand the emotion behind.
Mm.
Like, what are you crying for? What's going on? You get what I'm saying? And again, it's like when I get frustrated and I'm like at my wits' end, and instead of me hitting, I do cry. I'm not gonna hit nobody. I'm so frustrated. I gotta cry. I gotta cry it out
Yeah.
because I don't know what else to do. Like I feel overwhelmed. I feel like overstimulated. I feel like a whole bunch of things, and I feel like I'm drowning and I'm suffocated. And the way that I'm going to be able to breathe is crying. And I need you
Oh,
to,
that's deep.
and I need you to be able to like console me in a way where it's loving and it's kind and it's like receptive of like, well, what can I do? I know that it's not me while you're crying, but what can I do to help you? Not just be like, oh my gosh, you're crying. I don't want to deal with this on that. Like, you know what I mean?
I do know. I don't know. That's low key hurting my feelings, but I'm trying to figure out exactly
But
like.
but I'm saying that once he acknowledged that, he knew like he was like, you know what? I have issues with emotions. And that is something that again from my childhood that I have to get over because this is not going to help you.
Like making you feel uncomfortable.
Yeah, cuz he is uncomfortable. Like
Yeah.
tears was uncomfortable for him, you know? So he was like I had to figure out how to assist you in that.
Mm-hmm.
Again, my young king, my young son, he's like, yeah, mom, because it's our job to kind of like not carry your emotions, but help you with your emotions. Like it's my job to, physically try to figure out how can I assist. I may not be able to always fix it, but I'm supposed to be the pillow that you land on. I'm supposed to be the legs that you lay on if you're crying. I'm supposed to be the one that holds your hair back,
Yeah.
Oh, okay,
I
so
mean that it's true, and
oh,
vice versa. Um, but yeah, I get that 100%. Being able to say that I'm struggling without being judged. Let's go ahead and just paint this
oh,
picture of what
thank you.
emotionally safety can look like. Hey Tamika, she said she's the same way. She cried because she don't know what else to
What
do.
else to
If
do?
I'm crying, I'm mad.
So your cry is not for help. It's like, bitch,
I'm
I'm
trying
hot.
to deal with everything that's I'm feeling, and I'm trying to understand how did one. I'm already mad at me because how did I allow me to get here, and how did I
Mm-hmm.
allow somebody else to get me here? But now I'm here,
Mm,
and I don't know what to do with all this anger, and so it's like, ooh,
mm,
I'm so
mm,
mad. So tears will come out. So
mm.
if I'm crying, you know, being
Yeah,
able to cry without being in shame,
yeah,
being able to cry in front of somebody and not feeling shameful. And I know that's big for men, like,
yeah.
and the crazy part is, let me talk, hold on. We're going to paint this picture, but we're going to have a real conversation real quick because from what we gathered from our intel from men, right? Our data that we've collected
Mm-hmm.
and what I've seen in my own life,
Yeah.
examples with men that I know. Um, let's talk to the women who don't allow men to cry.
Thank you.
Let's talk to the women who make them feel shameful for being able to say I'm struggling.
Yeah.
Let's speak to the women, like you said, who will down someone who says I probably need to go to therapy or I need to deal with this or can you help me?
Yeah.
Let's address y'all real quick
Thank you, because that's who we talking to.
because I know I like to dilly dally around things and not ruffle a whole lot of feathers, but in reality, like you need to check yourself. And the reason why I say check yourself is because I know that comes from somewhere else.
Mm-hmm.
I.e., it could come from the way your mother talked to you, the way your mother talked to your father. It could come from the way a previous male has spoken to you. It could come from various different things. We always gonna go back to the adverse childhood
Mm-hmm.
experiences.
Mm-hmm.
So I know that this to the core is probably not who you are,
Uh-huh.
but at the end of the day, you still gotta check yourself.
Mm-hmm.
You think that being weak is somebody who cry? Why would men have tear ducts if they couldn't cry?
Mm.
Why would they have emotions if they weren't supposed to feel? Now you want them to feel something when you got emotions. You want them to feel something when you're upset. You want them to have some type of compassion for you when you having a rough day, but you can't do the same. That's weird.
Yeah.
That's weird. I feel like what you put out into the universe is what you want to receive back. You have to check that.
Yeah.
You got to check that. So if you nasty and you put and I've seen and I have heard some of the nastiest, meanest things that women can say to a
True.
man, specifically to break him down.
Yeah.
I've witnessed it with my own eyes. So it's not and that's why I'm like, I don't talk to men like that.
Yeah.
And if I feel like
Okay.
you start talking me crazy like that, I feel like
Mhm.
we don't need to have no conversations because
Thank
I'm
you.
not gonna curse at you. I don't want to be cursed at. As
Yeah.
tough as people think I am, I'm fragile when it comes to that. Like, see, what is it?
No,
He was
I
cursing at me last night. Like, what?
like I've said before that I cuss a lot and I know that, but I don't cuss at people. I'm never gonna be like, you nothing ass nigga, you can't be. Now, I may have said that to somebody that I know that I wasn't supposed to, okay? Because I said it. I said it, okay? But that's
I said,
I felt it and it was from my father, and I'm sorry. Okay. I understand I was wrong, folks, okay? But that is how I felt at the moment. Okay. I really, truly, truly, truly felt that. But now that I know, I'm not gonna talk to people like that. But I would never would talk to. I wouldn't want nobody, no female, to talk to my son like that. And I know that
exactly.
that again, my husband is somebody's son. my kids is my sons. My father is somebody else's son
We ain't
too.
talking about cussing somebody out. We talking about that's different. I'm talking about that hateful, mean stuff that don't allow a man to be able to
To grow.
expand
Yeah.
in their emotions. You just shrinking them and shrinking them. And I've seen it. I've seen it with mothers and sons. I know that's right. What's up, intimacy, Miss Connie and Shakina? Connie said, if I'm crying, I'm dangerous.
Uh-oh. Uh-oh.
That is
Man.
real. She said, I'm a mother of sons, and
Okay.
men slash humans have feelings. Allow them to feel.
Yes.
How could you be like, you weak, you this, you that? And I've heard it. When I tell you some of the stuff that I've witnessed that women have said to my brothers,
Yeah.
because your feelings is hurt, they still can't figure out why we can't be friends to this day. And they know who they are. This ain't no secret.
Mm-hmm.
You can't say stuff like that to people. You know what I mean? And think you supposed to be smooth.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, all right. I digress. Y'all heard what I said, and I meant it.
I was like,
But being able to express yourself without being mocked, without being called weak, admitting that you're afraid of something.
mm-hmm.
I'm not saying pushing me in front of danger. I ain't talking about that type of weak. I ain't talking about that kind of fear. I'm talking about like I'm scared of what's happening right now.
Yeah.
I'm fearful for our relationship.
Ooh.
I don't know if I'm gonna be able to uphold us financially right now. Say that. Give them
I'll
a
be
space
okay
to
with it.
say
Yeah.
that.
Mm-hmm.
And just
Mm-hmm.
being able to be a whole human without being punished for it.
Yeah.
Y'all done triggered me a little bit.
Man. But that's kind of like what we said, or what I said last week. I shouldn't want to see you carry the world on your shoulder. I should
Why
not.
should I be okay with that?
That's what I never understood that. Why choose
I'm
to
just
be
sitting around.
with a person that you're okay with them? Like, well, he got to figure it out. He needs to pay all these bills.
He the
He needs to
man.
do this. He needs to. I ain't doing none of that.
He the man.
I don't. I don't follow into that. We both have things that we want to do. We both have things that we want to be able to create. And it's like, it's okay for both of us to show up for each other in the best fucking ways.
Yeah. We had a conversation today and it was about what it would be like to be a stay-home mom or a stay-home dad or whatever the situation may have you. And it was in the sense of little kids, a little child. And so it just made me think about it like we can't put this space for you at home and you don't really have an opportunity to do things, because it made me think. So everything else aside for the conversation, it made me think like, what if I get a husband that tells me I never have to work again? What would I be doing with my time? I mean, we know what I will be doing one time currently right now, but I was like,
I mean,
oh, you give me the opportunity to hustle?
because you believe in me. Because
You believe in me.
Because it's like,
And I
look,
need to reward you
for
for
that.
believing in me.
You got to.
Yeah, baby.
got to.
Yes. I just feel the universe.
And there are men out there
love.
like that, whether you may have one or not. There are men out there like that.
Listen.
And I'll say it all the time.
I listen. There are, for sure. And definitely when you are manifesting your man, ask for someone that is emotionally safe. You want somebody who could come in and be soft with you. They don't have to be soft to the world. I ain't asking you to be mushy all over the place. But when you lay down in a bed with somebody, it's kind of a soft landing anyway.
Yeah, yeah.
And you can be more open, more loving, more connecting, more yourself, specifically in this space, in this bubble. We have to be there for each other.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So
you ain't lying.
Let me take a deep breath, because that was one. Because I felt that, and it's very personal because I do hear it. So I do make sure that I'm mindful of how I'm speaking when it comes to a man. And so when a man takes me there, then I'm like, I can't believe I allowed them to take me. Now I'm mad. Now I'm mad
come out of
because why would you do that? I feel like, one, did you do that on purpose? Are you testing me to see? Which that's real. That
happens.
That's a real thing. My name is Mizz Love Doctor. I'm getting tested. People are gonna test you if you the love doctor, but I have to let them know 100% and 100% and 200%. I am healing. I am not healed. So don't test me. Try Jesus or somebody else, because doesn't mean that I'm the love doctor, that I'm this holier than thou perfect person. I'm not.
Yeah.
I don't declare to be. That's weird.
Yeah.
But people come in like, oh, well, you the love doctor. And
And
you're gonna get cussed out with this foolishness. Please excuse
Mm,
yourself.
mm,
Because I want to make sure that what we have is kosher
hmm
and delicate.
But that's what you want to have. Again,
Yeah.
when you are choosing to live life with someone, the outside is not the enemy, but the outside is not safe all the time, right? So you want your stuff that you hold precious, that you hold in your house, you want to protect it.
You
So
see
how
that
y'all
you
protect
see
each
that
other?
rug at the door? It's a rug outside the door, there's a rug inside the door.
Mm-hmm.
Wipe your feet off twice.
2 times. Mm-hmm.
Keep all that dirt out. Take your shoes off at the door. Whatever you got outside, don't bring it into here.
Yeah.
Don't bring it in the house. Don't bring it in the home, but if you need a place to lay it, okay, you bring it. Look, this is what I got going on here.
Yeah.
Then
And
we both
talk to
get
me
to we
about it.
both
Yeah.
get to like, oh babe, that's heavy.
Yeah. Like,
You been carrying that all day?
yeah.
Oh, give me some
And
hugs.
that's how I think people, and I don't think that in a perfect world that can happen. I think that in a healed world, a safe space that you like the person that you're with, and you want to be able to talk to them, and you want to be able to tell them
You don't think they sound
about.
like Charlie Brown wife?
I don't. Yeah, I think.
I think that's so insulting. I said that before.
But I think a lot of people really don't like each other in their
I
relationship.
learned that in the pandemic.
And that's why a lot of, again, I mean, especially I feel like in relationships with kids, right? And when we talked about like cooking Thanksgiving dinner, the analogy of we're the turkey, right? But when we start working on the sides, we forget about the turkey,
Uh-huh.
right? And because of that, most of the time, again, we allow that to be the excuse why. We allow it to be the excuse why. Well, we haven't been able to connect. We haven't been able to talk. We're okay with passing each other. We're okay with by the time I wake up, you're gone. By the time I come back, you're asleep. Like all of those things we're okay with. And you're never okay with like, okay, well, I don't like that. It's been 3 nights in a row and I haven't been able to hold you. It's been 2 days that I haven't been able to talk to you physically, on the phone or anything. And I feel like that's okay to have those conversations, especially to keep the connection going, you know? And I think that that's where, more and more people, men and women, because I hear when I would check, single guys in, they're like, I'm trying to handle the divorce. I'm trying to, like, I'm not needed anymore. I'm not around the kids anymore. So I'm just kind of trying to figure out. I'm like, that's why again, you should have your friends. You should still have your elements of things that make you happy. Because if anything does change, you're able to not feel like you're less than because you don't have those things anymore. You
Yeah.
get what I'm saying? Like stick to get you a hobby. That hobby shouldn't take you away from your family all the time, vice versa, right? It should have a balance with anything.
Yeah, for sure. I think a hobby is great. I really want one. And I just have to
I
realize
think
I have one right
we
now.
have them. We just make
It's
them
just not as
our.
active and outside as I want it to be, but
I
I
think we
do
have
have
hobbies. I just end up turning it into how to make money from it, and that's the one thing that I want to
it.
stop. Like, okay, girl, you can do a lot of things, okay, but it's like I want to just do one thing that I just enjoy, just because I want to do it.
Yeah, and I know for me, I probably want to join a dance group or something. I need to be
Or
active,
she likes to be active, so.
Yeah, they sent me an adult cheer group. I was like,
Oh,
oh,
oh, you should. She should be the one for the aces, girl. She'll be doing. She'll be getting everybody
oh, you said
ready
the
and
aces.
doing.
Okay, all
Hmm
right, somebody tag
You
them.
remember how they
Let me
had
know. Uh,
the,
uh, uh, uh,
hey, them
uh.
ladies was still hitting it, okay, in their older age. I feel like you may be too young, but
I'm too young. I looked.
you did.
I did look. I was like, I'm about to join these dance groups. And then the other group, I think I'm a little too old. I don't know, but we'll figure
um,
something out. Something's gonna come for me.
or we can always make one. And listen, if they don't have a spot for you, we make a spot.
We make a
Because,
spot.
that's all I'm
Booty
saying.
furniture. bread out this thing.
Just saying.
So some things that I feel like that the messages that they get so young, men get so young, and the first things that they have to adhere to, trying to navigate that thing. Like navigating life is way crazier than what you even anticipated to be. But stop crying before I give you something to cry about.
That's most kids. But for
That's
sure.
most kids specifically, and I know in the urban community. You be like, well, I was crying because I cut myself, but I don't want nothing else to be
Yeah.
getting nothing else to cry about. Man up, be strong, handle it, chin up, chest out,
Mm-hmm.
button it up.
Mm-hmm.
Or maybe somebody never said nothing to you at all. Just
Ooh.
ignored your feelings completely.
Hey, I think that that's a big, 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 where
Huge,
guys,
huge.
some guys don't really talk about like feeling ignored, feeling unheard, feeling unseen, just like, wanting that. And we had when John talked about it, like we want to just hear that attaboy, good job. You get what I'm saying?
Like, thanks, you did that.
Yeah.
Good game, baby.
And I think that, like minus sports, that's where they get it from. That's where they get the team commodity. And I love that it is like that for them to be able to get it that way. Um, but again, you get it when you're on a winning team. Okay. So
Yeah.
I think that they need to understand that too. Like, we're not winning, babe. What can I give you a high five for? Oh, you put the toilet seat there, high five, baby. No, no. Okay. And that is where
That's like a
again,
3-year-old.
but that's what I'm saying. A lot of there are some men. You see, I'm working on it. There are some men that have that, like that um mentality of they need to hear for every little thing,
Yeah.
every little thing, and it may have to be like that because they may need to work on that little kid that they need to heal. Okay, when I thought about it that way, I'm like, okay, because I don't know, I
See
don't know
my
if I
hair
can
hanging
deal
in
with
the
that.
back.
Okay, I don't know.
Yeah.
I don't know, but it be like that. Okay.
Oh yeah, that's real. That is real. I think for the most part, once you learn to ignore your feelings too, you feel like that's what everybody's doing. So you come in the game like that. You come in the
Mm-hmm.
door like that. Like what you she lying. They waiting on the other shoe to drop because you act like you care. You act like
Yeah,
you are
like you're
emotionally
different.
available. Why
Oh,
you like this? I
yeah.
can't mess with you. You dangerous.
Uh huh. Uh huh.
No,
Uh
stay
huh.
away. Stay away, good demon.
Look, because they be like, some guys really be shocked. Um, I feel like when I work with certain guys that feel like, oh, okay, a woman who's opinionated, a woman who has her own vision or her own voice. And again, one of my friends, he's like, oh, well, no, you gotta try steak this type of way. I said, I get you. That that's what you feel that I would like. But I said again, for me, I know what I like, right? And it is okay for me to say that you like it pink and you eat it. But if it gotta go down my throat, I want it burnt, cooked, cut, whatever. That's how I want it.
Will to
And
the
he was like,
done.
you know what? I appreciate you saying it like that because you are right. I said I've been living life for 42 years and this is what I like. If it's going down what I'm about to eat, I just want you to be okay with that's what I want to do.
And don't make me do it your way.
It's okay
Oh
because I
my
don't want
God,
you to
that's
do
a
it yours.
whole different thing. What is going on with humans
Mhm.
meeting another human and then you expecting that human to live the way you've been living your whole life? They need to conform to you. They anyway.
Yeah,
Cost of
that's a whole nother show.
emotional silence. Yeah, because you
Mhm,
took me there,
mhm.
And I don't know, maybe this is truth serum. The cost of emotional silence is
Oh,
expensive.
okay.
It's
Emotional silence.
expensive. It's
Mm,
expensive. It costs you your relationships.
mm,
It costs you mental health,
mm-hmm,
physical health. This is the biggest one for me.
mm.
This is the biggest, I don't know now, sense of identity.
Is yeah.
I think in physical health, I think they're like yin
hand in
and
hand.
yang.
Yeah, you're right. You're
For
right.
me,
No. That makes sense.
I could speak for me. You get what I'm saying? Because my identity started tying into my physical health, but because I was emotionally silent, I was just consuming everything. And then when it did come out, it wasn't coming out in a healthy way,
Mm-hmm.
I'm sure.
Mm-hmm.
Um, and of course, that ultimately costs you your peace.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
That's expensive. That's way more than money.
Girl, but again, a lot of people drown, trying to not feel fulfilled. They either get addicted, they spend it on other things. So
Cars
I get
and
what you say, expensive,
jewelry,
or just laying with another person, another person.
collect
Yeah.
bodies.
Uh-huh.
Yeah,
Uh-huh.
that's a real thing. Like, look at
Mm-hmm.
me, I'm the man now.
Yeah.
I slayed 3,000 of them. Like, ew.
Oh.
I don't know. That's just a
Mm-hmm.
lot of DNA.
Mm-hmm. Like, oh, I'm
The
so
saddest part
sorry.
is most men don't even realize how much they're carrying until something actually breaks.
Uh-huh. That's
Right?
true.
Um, it's
That's
almost
true.
like the car. Like, oh, okay, well, let me get the car fixed. Let me get the car fixed. But you like something's going on with you. I'm good.
Yeah.
I'm good. And we don't need our men breaking. We need them breathing. We need them healthy. We need
Yeah.
y'all strong. We need you to be emotionally safe.
Yeah.
If you can't be, that's just not living. That's not
Normal.
normal
Mm-hmm.
human
Mm-hmm.
um emotion. Because at the end of the day, you're human just like women. And
I'm
if
a
any woman can
woman.
sit here and think that you're not supposed to feel the way they feel, then I think they have to do some self-reflecting.
Yes, for sure. For sure.
But there is a huge difference between space and safety.
Okay.
Because sometimes you need your space, but we can break this down real quick because the difference is giving a man their space and giving a man safety. Space is physical,
Okay.
safety is emotional.
Okay.
So space is external, safety is internal.
Okay.
You get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And so you can give the man all the space you want in the world, but if he don't feel safe, he still won't open up.
Mm-hmm.
He still won't
Mm-hmm.
open up. He
Mm-hmm.
won't care or feel safe enough to do it
Mm-hmm.
because safety is the invitation. It's and space is the room.
Okay.
And men need both.
Yeah.
I feel
Okay.
like Hunt said that several times. Like she
Yeah.
gives me my space.
Yeah.
Like she ain't all up on me. She ain't worried about what I'm doing and this and that and the other. I feel like if I could, if we know what each other got going on, like I can 9 times out of 10 understand. Like, this motherfucker about to get on some bullshit. I know you, but I
Yeah.
still choose you. I'm with you.
Ooh.
Don't think I don't know who you are. Don't think you don't know who you're in a relationship. Well, you
You
should.
should.
So you know.
People say that at the same time. You should.
You should. Doesn't mean it always happens. And when you said that about people not liking each other, I'm really still what the pandemic was 6 years ago. I'm still in awe and shock that I found out that people are. It's not that I didn't know, right? Let me rephrase that. But in the large amount of numbers that people didn't like each other
Mm-hmm.
in these relationships, and I was
Mm-hmm.
like, wait a minute. Let me tell you, in my perfect world in my mind, I was like, man, couples is kicking it right now.
That's what
They
you said.
having a ball. They playing with their kids. They doing all these things. I thought everybody was at home having fun. I'm not gonna hold you. And then I saw that what opened and pierced my eyes was that one episode that I saw of a couple show, a relationship show that's been on for 18 seasons. So I'm like, how y'all been? 18 seasons can equate to what, 18 years, maybe,
Mm-hmm.
right? Similar, close is in the teens. I don't know how they series go. I don't know if it was 6 months, 8 months,
Mm-hmm.
whatever it was, but 18 series of you being in a relationship with the person. And when you have to be locked in the house with them, the show goes to shit.
Yeah.
Oh, it was all kind of hell breaking loose. And I never watched it, none of the 18 series. But that one season, my eyes was like, you know how like Tom and Jerry, They used to put the toothpick in there. I'm like,
I
oh,
know.
they don't.
Like, what show she talking about?
Oh, they don't. It was polygamous wives,
Oh, Sister Wives.
sister wives.
Okay. I'm
I'm like
like,
polygamous wives.
I'm like, Sister Wives.
It was sister wives, and
Oh,
it
yeah.
was going down. Like he wasn't with like three of the wives, and they couldn't meet with him besides outside because he was a germaphobe. And then he picked which wife he wanted to be with, and then the kids they couldn't come. It was just madness, and
Mm,
they're not together now.
mm.
So that was the breaking point. Wait a minute, hold on. When y'all gotta be, why the hell y'all like? Don't y'all got like a compound?
And that's what I would
I
think
would have
you
been like
should.
everybody in the house.
We
if
are.
if I was that paranoid and these are all my families and all my 27, 87 kids, whatever he
Yeah,
had
I wouldn't choose just
procreated and
one.
made,
Yeah.
everybody should have been in the same house.
Yeah.
Yeah, I was confused.
Mm-hmm.
I was confused.
Mm.
Um, I feel like I had fun during the pandemic though.
Girl, best times of my life. Okay. We just moved out here, and I tell you, like, again,
I
my
always
husband
forget
says,
the
like,
fact
we
that you
had.
just moved out of here, moved to
And I
Vegas.
was like, when I say it was the best time, I don't think like again, I was hoarding food for sure. Okay, because the extra money that was coming in, I was like, I need to make sure that I have food just in case none of this stop. Like again, I got a whole bunch of kids, so I gotta make sure that they're gonna eat, they're gonna be good. You feel me? So and then having like my parents moving, it was girl, yeah.
I remember your husband saying, "Man, I had to call my friends back home and tell them that I ain't never ate so much crab and steak in my whole life." And I was like, "We did eat a lot of crab and steak, huh?
We had a lot of fun. We had again for us to just stay amongst us. We always was doing something. We was
We was
always doing something.
quarantined together.
But we had like even online stuff,
We
with
did
people like,
virtual kicking it, yeah.
like, I remember one of your birthdays, everybody was like, sent you a email of like, a video, like, again, I feel like if you really truly love people and
You
you
make it
love them,
work.
you make it work. You really figure it
You
out.
make it work. It is what it is.
Mm-hmm.
So what happens when men feel safe? And men, y'all, let me know. Drop a comment. Let me know what happens when you feel safe. Um,
Mm,
when a man feels safe, and these are all my opinions.
okay.
Okay, could be a little bit of research. Could be some men that I'm talking to. Could be just things that I know. He becomes a different version of himself,
Yeah.
not a weaker version,
No.
and not a softer version, but a truer
Mm-hmm.
version. Like you really want to be in relation with that real person, right?
Mm-hmm.
And I think that's why, like when we have brothers, for those who have brothers, or even when you have a father and you have men in your life that you grew up with, the true version of them.
Yeah. You know them. Yeah,
You
yeah, yeah, yeah,
know
yeah,
them
yeah,
to
yeah.
the core. So
Yeah.
that's why you're protective of them. That's
Mm-hmm.
why you like, no, 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 no. He like that because of this. Oh,
Yeah.
he did that because of this. And you protect them because you know what they've been through. You
Yeah.
know that true version of them.
Yeah.
And I
Yeah.
remember one point in time, where we realized of what would happen, when we get together
Mm-hmm.
as a family. I feel like I'm telling too much. But, let's just say a young lady is with my brother, one of my
Mm-hmm.
brothers, um, or my brother. Um, it's like she's kind of looking at him side eye
Mm-hmm.
because he's being him,
Yeah.
all guards down, because
Yeah.
he can.
Yeah.
We singing and we dancing and we being who we are. And I'll just tell a true story about it that um and this was many, many years ago. The girl was happened to be my friend, and she might be watching the show. Hey girl. She was my friend first, and then she started dating my brother.
Mm.
And when she started dating my brother, she started getting upset with me about our relationship
Well,
and how he was with me. And I'm like, that's weird.
weird. Yeah.
Like, why he
Mm.
all nice and sweet and lovey dovey with you and this and that and the other? I'm like, what he supposed to be?
Girl.
You get what I'm saying? But
Yeah.
now you done backs him up against the wall. So now he's probably a level different than what he was.
Yeah.
And then a level different. Like you push these people to be different than who they were. And then you are upset that they're not the same version with you that they are with people that know them to
Yeah.
the core.
Yeah. And I don't think that, like, even with my brother and my sons, right? Like, you have to, like, again, we know of women, we know of other types of women, right? But again, I always try to let them know, like, you have to be careful who you lay down with, who you procreate with, all of those things, like who you lay your seed with, all of those things, because women can do things to you that make you completely change and not be the person that you were, right? Men and women
Ooh,
can,
that's real.
right? And because of, society will take women's uh information more, hold more true to you guys, to men, right? And I always say, like, look, if someone is willing to risk your livelihood, meaning either jail, life, or anything, those are not the women that you need to be with. Those are not the women that you need to procreate with. Those are the women that you need to make sure that you protect yourself from. Stop running to them. You get what I'm saying? Because if anyone that thinks that they can hit you, you can't hit them back. I can't. I don't rock with that. I don't rock with someone that feels like they can put their hands on you, they can slap you, they can do all of those things. But as soon as you protect yourself, then it's like oh, well, no, he's abusive. And again, some of the times we know that that happens, but we know that there are good men out there that would never put their hand on someone. But again, having sons, I have to be like, well, if she hits you first, go get your sister. That's what I want. But I
Go
don't.
get your
But I
sister.
don't even
And then
want
you
them to
had a
be able
girl
to
that be
know.
like, let me hit you and tell you go get your sister. Like, girl, why you trying to bring me into this? I feel
Look,
scrunched
and
up.
I love that my sons protect my daughter like that. Like, well, I don't want you hitting on no boy, so I got
That's true.
you.
That's
Okay,
true.
like,
And not ain't no boys
hey, Ben Ivy.
hitting on your sister either.
Oh,
But
oh,
you do want someone who you can provide a space. I'm gonna just say
yeah.
you provide a space so he can be more expressive, he can be more affectionate, he can be honest. Honesty is the key. Be honest. It's so real. It's so freeing. You
I
be more connected, presenting, more
Yeah,
loving.
yeah.
You think what?
I just feel like people need to be honest with themselves more than, you get what I'm saying. I think when we lie to ourselves, it's easier for us to lie to others.
Yeah, because now you believe the lie. And
Yeah,
so you can say it with a straight
yeah.
face. And then you can get mad because they don't believe you. What the nerve of you not believing me with my lie? Because I know you lying, liar,
Yeah.
lie. You what did he say on that podcast? He's a lying liar that lies. Oh, I could have passed out. That was too
He's a
funny.
lying liar
A
that lies.
lying liar that lies. Yep.
But yeah,
But yeah,
just be more honest
safety
with yourself.
because it unlocks the parts of you that you have hidden away
Uh-huh.
for survival.
Yes. And a lot of fellas is in survival mode just like women. There's a lot, humans are in survival mode, okay?
All of us.
Because we're not taught how to handle outside external things that are really happening, because again, we are in
Y'all
the
drop some
age of
hearts. Drop some hearts.
go handle it, figure it out, do it. Like, those are the things that, again, that's why I say, if you're in a relationship, you shouldn't have to do it by yourself. You shouldn't have to do it by yourself.
I mean,
Who
I
said that?
think that that's a conversation that's worth having. A one-sided relationship because you see it a lot, and we talk to people who feel like they're a single parent in the relationship. There's a lot of conversations that's being had, and people are having different experiences, and I
Mm-hmm.
think they're worth talking about. But what I'll get to that. I was gonna say what I did some research on the other day. I was like, this might have to be a topic. This
Okay.
might have to be a topic because the definition just hit me, and I was like, ooh. I made myself a little note. So
And you know, once you get them definitions going back, this is how we really
that's how we
started.
started.
Okay.
We started out defining things.
Love. Okay, baby. When she define love and
We
then
might have to do that one again. We might have
Lord
to run
Jesus.
that back, but that one takes participation because we was rocking and rolling, and we define love. I still have it. I'm gonna find it, and we're gonna go through it.
Girl.
We're gonna go through all those definitions that we was breaking down. So the ripple effect though of a safe man is, baby, you see that ocean and the what do you say? My ship has finally come in.
Oh, that what's that song? Can't
But
leave me
I
hanging.
mm,
We trying
my ship
and
has finally
finally
come.
okay, but
Mm.
y'all know that is a good song though. That is a good song.
I feel like it
I'm
don't
trying to
change who he is. It changes
mm,
everything and everyone around him.
yeah. Yeah.
You see this man, I don't know. I'm gonna just keep it real. There is something so loving and enduring to watch a man for whatever reason. I feel like walk in a room. There's a thing about a man when he walks in the room
Okay.
for me because it's the way you walk in
Yeah.
and the attention that you command
Man, yeah.
when you walk
When
in
you
and
walk in.
everything around you it seems and feels blessed
Mm-hmm.
and you kind of be like, oh yeah, I want to be a part of that.
Like
Yeah,
mm,
like I was the
mm,
this must be the truth term for real because I was like, I was in a meeting today. And you know what? I had asked somebody else how they met, and they said they met in the Zoom meeting. But I was in a meeting today. Man didn't even have his camera on, but I heard the voice. And I was like, who is that?
mm.
And then I heard the voice again, and it was like iPhone, whatever, whatever. I don't even know if they watch our show. But when I heard the voice, I'm like, there's something about I knew it was the second time I heard the voice.
Okay.
And I was like, it's something very mysterious about this man.
Mm.
And it's every single time that I see him,
Uh-huh.
and not paying me no attention or whatever, whatever, but it's just, I don't know, whatever they put off when they're around. If you make me look at you, then I'm looking at you.
Mm-hmm.
If that makes any sense.
For the ones that do, y'all understand.
If you make me look
Okay,
at you,
if
then I'm
y'all
looking at you.
understand, y'all
Right? You
understand.
know, I was asked, why am I single? And I was like, you know what? I feel like I'm around a lot of men that I've been around for years, and I don't really see any of them like that. And so
Mm.
it's rare for me to be like, hmm. Yeah. So
Mm.
your relationships get healthy with this type of energy.
Okay.
Your communication is clearer.
Yeah.
Stress levels drop. You
Okay.
know what I'm saying? Your patience increase.
Okay.
Confidence grows.
Okay.
And the love gets deeper.
Okay.
Not only for the people that you love, because I know that's what men do first, but it gets deeper for yourself. It gets deeper for you. Like you love not the I love myself so much that I'm a high quality human being and I'm above the rest and all. I don't know. That's some new age stuff. I have not looked into it. I ain't did a lick of research. And she's the only one who says she sees it on her timeline.
Girl, it be on my timeline, and I
I don't
literally
see
was
it.
talking to myself in the car, to myself in my car today about this whole thing, about this whole thing of what is considered high value, right? And what is considered this. And again, a woman who has kids, or a woman who slept with more than 3 people, or a man who
Ooh, you talking about 3 people, girl? Yeah, damn it.
or you know, like again, oh, okay, because I make this certain amount, and then it's like, oh, okay, I'm considered high value because I'm able to take care of myself. And it was just like we say all of these things to people that we don't even can get to. You get what I'm saying? Like, and I'm not gonna be like, oh well, you know, I can go in and get Tyson Beckford. Like, okay, like, not saying that I don't know if I can or I can't, but I'm not gonna say like, oh, okay, well, I'm that chick that I'm supposed to have him. And that is the entitlement that humans have.
But is it entitlement, or is it that you're like, that is a very nice looking man, and that's somebody that I would love to get to know?
If I feel that Tyson Beckford would he would wanna, like, you get what I'm saying? Like the entitlement of like, well, he wouldn't do nothing better without me. Like, I don't
Okay.
like that type of, like, again, if I feel like if I know that I can take myself out and get my own self a Birkin, if I'm in a relationship, if that is what I like, I need you to be able to afford to get me a Birkin. It doesn't mean that, oh, okay, well, he works at McDonald's, he's not good enough for you. Like, why are we comparing these apples with oranges? With, again, you don't have to, like, if you feel that you have the ability to have access to anybody, do that. Feel that way. I ain't telling you to not boast yourself up. But to me, if I'm a average working woman that is okay with an average working nigga, that you have to have your own shit. If I have my own shit, you have your own shit, then we can
I
figure some
think
shit
that's
out.
just called you're just
Adulting shit.
yeah, it's just what you
And I'm not
it's what you
downing
want.
somebody because they don't have it. But you shouldn't want to say, like, oh, okay, well, a homeless guy wants to holler at me and I'm supposed to, well, you don't know if he can love you. You don't know if you don't. You don't. I need him to learn to love himself right now. Figure out what he needs help with, what he needs help with. And that is, again, that's not for me to do. The
So
same way that I need to
two
heal
things,
from my
two
dating
things
issue.
I could
Yeah.
get from that.
Yeah.
Even though they ain't together now, but they had grew a very powerful relationship. Uh, Tamara
Mm-hmm.
Tia Mowry,
Mm-hmm.
she met her husband. He was on the bus stop.
Corey. Yeah.
She went and picked him up on the bus stop and gave him a ride to his audition or whatever.
But he was doing something. You get that? These
Okay.
are two things. Like,
All right.
and
All
like I
right.
said, when I met my husband, I'm on the bus, you on the bus. I'm at my mama house, you at your mama house. Like, I'm not trying to get
Mm-hmm.
anybody that's like, I never
I
liked
see what
dating
you're saying.
older guys that had more than me. Only because, again, you have so many levels of, like, okay, if a guy makes more, they think that they can control you on a different type of level. Or, like, the same thing with women. If, again, if you are the ones that they living with, if you are the one that they taking care of, they can treat you any motherfucking type of way.
And
And
why
I
would
never,
you want to?
and that's why I said, why would you want to be with anybody that can do that for you, that can do that to you?
But to what you were saying before, I don't want to lose my thought.
Yeah.
I did see Lorenz Tate yesterday, and I
In real
instantly
life?
started working out.
Hey, Lorenz Tate has
Because
not aged. I
and
don't
it's
know what
not
he doing.
because I feel like, oh, okay, well, he ain't gonna want a woman like me. It's like if this is a man who takes care of himself in a certain kind of way, he's gonna want a woman that takes care of himself in a certain kind of way. And I get that. I'm not oblivious to that,
Exactly.
because I was like, damn,
Man, I don't
he
know
came
what,
a long
and
way.
I don't know what he looks the same. I don't even understand where he come along.
I
He
feel
looks the
like
exact
maybe
same.
because he was like old boy or whatever his name was, I didn't see him as cute.
So when he was, I forgot
Old
that he
dog,
was on.
Minister Society.
I be forgetting that he played that movie.
And
He
he shot
played too
people, so
good.
I was like, okay.
He played
I
that
didn't
too
look
good.
at him like that, but when he
Mm.
did Girls Trip, he was giving off manly man vibes. It was just
He's played so many
bouncing off
things
the
after
screen.
that.
I was like, good Lord.
Yeah.
Look how he taking care of them women.
It's like him, Method Man, like
Yeah.
it's the ones that's aged beautifully, okay?
Beautifully.
Like beautifully. I'm like, are you being loved
they're
correctly?
showing they're showing men that look and we don't know. I feel like they're very honest about stuff too, so that's great. But when you have a man that is safe, it's like he's a connected man, and that creates a powerful man.
Yeah.
You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying?
Yeah.
Like
And if I
it
want a
takes that.
powerful man, I gotta be a powerful woman. That's how I feel.
All
That's
right,
how
so let's think about it. We talked about all these different things.
Okay.
How can we, as partners, create safety
Okay.
for les men? And so, men, y'all let us know in the comments how can we create safety for you, because it's important to know that, right?
Yeah.
So, all the ladies, let me talk to y'all for a second, one more again. because we said this for men, but y'all here, so let's talk to each other. Let's
Okay.
have a little palsy wowsy. So we
Mm-hmm.
want to create emotional safety for men. Let's let's really be intentional about how we do it,
Okay.
right?
She might teach me
And
something right now. Yeah.
clarity is key,
Okay.
right? Um, I think the main thing is when you respond, don't react.
Ooh,
Don't react off of what you think they, and I'm guilty.
man, me too.
I'm guilty. Don't react off of what you thought they meant. What you mean? Like, what did you? And they like, oh, it'll
Yeah.
shut a person down because they're trying to tell you something.
Yeah. Yeah.
If they
You're right.
open up and you explode, they will shut down.
Yeah.
And I think that I can't keep saying that it goes for most humans when I'm talking about men because we're staying there. We're
Yeah.
staying there.
But man, I
But
know I was bad at that. Reactive. Reactive.
what
I
I had
really
to
was.
learn recently is that what am I reacting to?
I get that, but
It's
I
not
still
that
feel
I'm
like
just reacting to what you said, but the fact that it's like something has already happened that loaded the gun to be to be triggered.
yeah.
Do you get what I'm
I
saying?
get
Like,
that.
why would I be? I'm not walking around locked and loaded.
Yes. But I feel like in my situation, I feel like emotional maturity works both ways, right? And I feel like I shouldn't change who I am based off of whatever you do. You get what I'm saying?
Yeah,
And that is one thing that I had to recognize within myself, that me reacting in a certain way did not help. Did not. It does stop that connection. It does stop the softness, the safeness. It does stop that
yeah,
on both sides.
yeah.
So I was just, being honest with myself once that I learned that okay, I'm reactive like that. Let me work on
I'm like,
myself.
oh wow. But what I think about is why did I react like that? What was said? Was it the tone? Was it the words? Was it the body language? There's something in there that made me react like that. So I have to identify what that is to be able to be corrective in what I'm doing.
Mm-hmm.
I can't be like, "Ooh, don't do that again." I don't even know what made me do it to begin with. If I ain't been doing
Mm,
it, we've been talking for 6, 7, 8, 9 months. I've never done it before.
yeah.
Or have you been loading my gun the whole entire time, and finally I react, and now I'm the bad guy?
And that can both happen. I believe that both two things can be true, right? And that's
Hmm.
where if I'm trying to be more emotionally healed and tolerant, tolerance of who I'm trying to be, I have to understand that no matter what you do, I still need to be me,
Yeah,
right? And no matter what you do, I still need to show up my authentic self. If I know that I'm not yelling, I'm not cussing, and I'm not raging, I know I need to work on that.
yeah, that's real. And there's nothing wrong with owning up to what you need to work on.
Yeah.
But also we need the people to allow you the space to work on it.
Yeah.
Don't keep demeanor in me when I'm trying to fix something that I notice that I'm doing wrong.
Yeah.
Right. And sometimes listening to understand
Yeah.
and not be the fixer or to
Ooh.
correct them on what they're saying.
Yeah.
You're not there to fix them. You're
Yeah.
there to listen
Mm.
and hear them out.
We do. We want to fix shit all the
You
time.
want to fix things. You want to make
Girl,
things
like I
right.
can see that you got a thorn, bitch. Let me help you.
I got tweezers.
Like, yeah. Right. And it's like, no, and I got it. I got it. I
I
don't need
got
you.
it.
I don't need your help.
I
No,
got my
I'm
own
gonna,
tweezers.
yeah. But
Yeah,
I'm
but
like,
you
you're
can't see it.
you're doing on
The
this one and
angle
that's
is from
out.
this way and it
Ex-
ain't from that way.
Exactly. Exactly. She knows. She knows.
Affirm their feelings. Validation is oxygen. It allows
Oh.
them to breathe and
Mm.
be like, oh,
Validation is
you
oxygen.
see
Shut
me, you
up.
feel me, you understand me. Protect
Ooh.
his vulnerability. What he
Mm.
shares with you is sacred. You know what I mean? It's not right to use what people say against them
Yeah.
in a way to hurt them. Like, yeah, that's why you only got one testicle.
Hmm.
I'm be like, girl, I told you that in secret.
Mhm. Like I saw it. Okay, you
So
ain't see. It was
don't
no secret.
weaponize his truth.
I'm like,
Don't
we.
weaponize his truth.
I
Because
saw
if
it.
you use people vulnerability against, they won't open up to you. Like for what? And then I be so mad at myself when I forget that this person has weaponized my truth.
Yeah,
And I'm like, you knew that.
yeah.
You knew they did it the
Like,
last
oh,
time.
you
Don't
got
let
your
this happen
daddy
again.
issues. Want to come out? You want to take it on me? No.
Oh yeah, because you
Did
got
you
that.
not just do
Ooh.
this? And that's where again, it's like being honest. Like if you want to be honest, like, well, see, that's why I couldn't tell you that I fucked her yesterday because I knew you was gonna be upset. Like,
What
like
you
how did like you feel me? Like that's why I said you said women want truth. They want us to be honest,
Shut
but then y'all
up.
want to leave us when we tell you the truth. That's not truthful, nigga. Like that's not.
No. Nah, you playing too many games. All right, emotional safety is
See,
not
that's
a
that funny.
technique, it's a commitment. And so I just want the men to say out loud if you're listening.
Okay.
Repeat this in your head if you can't really say it out loud. And slow and intentional.
Mm-hmm.
Take a deep breath before. I deserve emotional safety. I deserve to be heard. I deserve to be understood. I deserve to be human because you do. You absolutely do. It's the realest thing that I can say to you on today from my heart to your heart. You definitely deserve it. So I want to invite y'all to something, a new way of being, a new way of relating, a new way of loving yourself. It's just you don't have to carry everything alone. Like Beauty on the Beat was saying, um, you have people that can help you carry it. It's just being okay with allowing them to help you carry it. And I
Mm-hmm.
know that's big for you because you're used to carrying it on your own.
Mm-hmm.
And you don't have to be strong all the time. It's not possible.
Mm-hmm.
You don't have to hide your heart just to be respected. Okay. You deserve softness. You deserve understanding. You definitely 1000% deserve compassion. Okay. You deserve love that lets you breathe.
Mm.
You deserve it. And one another thing that I took away from Hunt, just by me saying that, because I believe that, he said that when he realized that relationships should not be hard. And I say that
All the
all the
time.
time.
All the time.
And when he said that, it just validated me. And that
Mm-hmm.
I'm not living in a fairy tale world.
Mm-hmm.
This is not made up. When you with somebody who makes everything hard and you're trying to figure out how you got there, but you realize when you mess with somebody else, everything was smooth. It is what it is. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
So before we close out this thing this month, I have been working on something new. Haven't told you about it yet. Didn't get a chance to do so. But I want to introduce this here because I'm actually going to bring it out into the community.
Okay.
Let me get in this camera too. It's called Shine Bright with Miss Love Doctor, right?
Mm.
And we're highlighting businesses. It's a series that I want to do. I want to come highlight you. You give me a recording of what you built and why are you so passionate about it? Why you purpose? What's the purpose of it?
Mm-hmm.
And it's just spotlighting humans that are truly shining within their own self. Their own
Okay.
self. Right? You ain't trying to walk in nobody else's shoes. That's too big. You doing your own thing. You shining in your own way. And in honor of us ending out Men's Mental Health Month, our very first Shine Bright happens to land with Native Apparel. And I say by Sean with all caps because that's how I talk. But this is his brand.
Okay.
I got a medium, so it's tight
Mm-hmm.
on me. So I don't know if y'all can see it, but this is Aces, and it got some writing on the back, and it's very good quality.
Okay.
Nice brand shirt. It
Oh
ain't
yeah.
flimsy,
No.
and it's got the
I'm gonna
tag
need a
on the
2X.
bottom. Boom.
Okay.
I'm gonna stay with this medium because we getting there.
Yeah.
But yeah, so we want to give a shout out to Sean and let you know that you are our Shine Bright uh uh I guess entrepreneur
Okay.
feature for this month. And so every month we will do one.
Yeah.
And so if you feel like your business shines bright, if you feel like you're out there doing your big one, let us know. We want to put some sprinkle and glitter on top of that. When I
Mhm.
was trying to think of the name of it, all I could think about is glitter.
Yeah. 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 Yeah.
I don't wear glitter the way I used to wear glitter.
Mike, she used
Y'all
to,
welcome.
bro. Okay. I
But
miss it.
I still love glitter. But but I was like, let's make sure we have these people sparkle. If you shine bright, you shine bright. So shout out to Sean. Thank you for this lovely Aces shirt. And hopefully your business will be the next business that we do a
Yeah.
shine bright
I'm
with.
ready.
All
Yeah.
right. So our closing message is this episode was foundational. This 4 weeks
Yeah. I can say I learned something.
was foundational. The beginning, the opening of the month, and long love letter that we wrote to our men. And every single men's mental health month, we will dedicate it the full month
Mm-hmm.
to the men.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. So, next week we're going to dive into something else. I can't figure that out. Maybe we'll talk about it today because we
Okay.
be having like 50, 11 comment topics that we talk about just
On the
on
day.
GP.
Uh-huh.
And I probably got 9,000 notes in there about different topics that we need to talk about. So we'll see what touches our souls. If you got something that you want us to talk about and you want to talk love with us about, let us know. Send us an inbox, drop it in the comments, whatever. We would love to talk about what you want to talk about because that's the whole purpose here. All right.
Mm-hmm.
So, man, we see you, we honor you, we appreciate you, and we're committed to loving you back to life. We're committed to loving you wholly and
Yeah.
fully and ensure that we show up in ways that you need us to show up,
Mm-hmm.
not how we think we're supposed to show up,
Okay.
not how we feel like you should be thankful that we showing up at all,
Ooh. Okay.
right? You could show up and then you could still be invisible. So what's the purpose? You got to
Mm.
show up how they need you to show up. All right. So I am Miss Love Doctor, and this is my beautiful
Hey y'all.
co-host.
Hey,
I'll be
hey,
trying to
hey.
think of a different way to introduce you every week when I'm writing the show. And I'm like, what else would I say?
Okay. We'll work
I've
on it.
been saying that now. I
Yeah.
mean, if we add up the time for 4 years, my beautiful co-host, Beauty on the Beat here.
You
And I was
know,
like, every time I'm always trying to think about how to reinvent ourselves
man.
anyway. But until next time, love yourself, love each other, and let's love out loud. We'll see y'all next
Love
week.
you
Hopefully, y'all
guys.
got some good comments for us and some good
Yes.
topics for us. And you see, I got comfortable. Love y'all. Bye.